A week had passed since the night Frank managed to keep the beast within. Despite his fears, he felt a faint hope. Maybe, with Mary's help, he could one day fully suppress the monster. But each evening, as the moon rose, his heart clenched in fear. Mary stayed by his side, supporting him, but Frank knew that the next full moon would bring another battle. And so, when the night finally came, they were prepared. Together, they found an old underground cellar beneath an abandoned church on the outskirts of town. The thick stone walls should be strong enough to hold the werewolf if something went wrong. As the moon slowly rose over the horizon, Frank felt the familiar pain again, as if an ancient darkness was awakening inside him. He dropped to his knees, a scream tearing from his chest, and Mary, sitting beside him, squeezed his hand. "Hold on, Frank," she whispered, her gaze steady. "You're not alone. I'm right here with you." This time, he truly tried to hold on. He clung to her words, to every feeling, every moment that reminded him he was human. But the beast was relentless. Voices echoed in his mind, urging him to surrender, to give in to primal rage and bloodlust. The transformation began. His bones broke and reformed, his skin covered in fur, and with each passing second, the beast took more of him. But just as Frank began to lose himself in the whirlwind of pain and fury, he felt something new, an icy grip of fear from deep within. Somewhere in the depths of his monstrous mind, the werewolf felt fear. Fear of Mary and her unflinching gaze filled with determination. She lifted the silver medallion she wore around her neck, holding it toward him as if casting moonlight upon him. "You won't take him," she said quietly but firmly, holding up the medallion. "I won't let you." The werewolf froze, emitting a low growl. He lunged forward, but the silver in the medallion held him back, reminding him of the pain and weakness he loathed. Then, for a fleeting moment, a spark of Frank's consciousness reappeared in his eyes. "Mary!" He rasped through the beast's fury, struggling to keep himself from attacking. I'm still here." In that moment, she touched him again, as she had that night. Her touch burned the beast, but Frank felt that the pain didn't control him anymore. It was helping him break free from the monster's grasp. Under the glow of the silver medallion, the beast retreated, and Frank's consciousness slowly regained control. The werewolf, howling in rage, vanished, and Frank fell to his knees, returned to his human form. "You did it, Frank," Mary whispered, embracing him. Frank, trembling, looked up at her, a glimmer of hope in his eyes. "Mary, I think I'm starting to beat it," he said, "but I'll need help to be rid of it for good someday." They knew a long battle lay ahead, but now they had strength and resolve, and the moon, shining above them, seemed to give them a silent promise. The final fight would one day end this ancient cursed bond.